Probably a long time coming, huh? I guess I should have said this earlier. You're probably asking yourself why you're just telling us now. Well, I felt now would be a good time to tell you why. Why I love Snivy so much. Now, let's go back all the way till 2010. Pokemon Black and White were first revealed for Koro. I was in 4th grade. I loved Pokemon. I just got into that Pokemon that year. I just got my first Pokemon game, Pokemon Platinum. It was great. It was brilliant. Then I saw Pokemon Black and White, and I saw the Pokemon being slowly and slowly revealed with Clink and Muna and the silhouette of the 3 starters. And I was just like, whoa, these guys look cool. And so I'm discussing with my friends. I'm like, hey, you guys heard of the new Pokemon games? And they're like, what, do you mean Heart Gold and Soul Silver? And I'm like, no, there's like newer ones. There's gonna be a new one. What do you mean a new one? Like, it's gonna be another generation. It's gonna be called Pokemon Black and White. And they're like, really? Is it like red and blue? Sort of, yeah, but there's gonna be like new Pokemon. Like there's this thing called Gear and Mana. Back then they didn't have the English translation, so it was Gear. I'm assuming it was still Muna at that time. And I'm like, yeah, they have these mysterious silhouettes of some Pokemon, and they're like, oh, cool, that's cool. And then that one fateful day came out where um the silhouettes were released, and my attention immediately drew towards you know who, Snivy. And I guess you could say it was love at first sight, but I guess you can't say that because I'm just like, oh, that guy looks cool. I want to use him. I was always a fan of grass types. And yeah. Then I found out the release date. It was March 6th. Now, if you know me, my birthday is March 6th. And it just seemed like the perfect time to be a Pokemon fan. And, well, I got the game. And I'm like, yep, there's my guy. And so, me and my Snivy. And a lot of people named him Smugleaf. And I can understand that. But what did I name mine? Ian. And you're probably all like, well, what did you name your character in that game? Ian. Yeah, don't question me. I just Ian and Ian. You know, I was gonna go with a Smosh reference and name myself Anthony, but I was above that at the time. So me and Snivy, we were a good team. Then I saw Servine. Eh, eh. Man, why didn't nobody tell me the B button was back in this game? Whatever. So then Serpeiror came along, and I was all like, eh. I thought you were gonna be a dragon type, but Lev, Levs. Thought you were a dragon type. I was misleaded. So you're probably like, why do I love Snivy so much? Why not Servine or Serpeiror? The answer to that is, well, Servine is like a little feminine, and Serpeiror was a disappointment. Because in earlier leaks they were like, oh, Serpeiror is like a dragon type, and I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? So yeah. After that, I was all like, oh, I'm loving this. So, well, actually, I got white. I got Pokemon White. So then, a few years later, 2013, Christmas, I got Pokemon White too. And I was all like, damn, this game is epic. This game looks epic. I got the game, and I chose Snivy. But I decided to do something different. I wanted to see if I can go with just Snivy. I caught other team members, but, not to evolve Snivy, just to use him. And that's kind of, you know, weird. But here's the thing. He led me through the whole Elite Four through them. Not the Elite Four, the champion. He led me through Iris, the Dragon type master. And I was like, what? A level, 60 something Snivy. And, there's not a lot of moves to choose from through Snivy. But somehow I managed. Somehow I managed. And that is why I love Snivy so much. He has a cool design. When I first saw him, I fell in love with him. Not that way. I'm not a Pokephile. And, he led me through some awesome battles. Though his evolution line is pretty mediocre and a disappointment, Snivy will forever be my number one Pokemon. See you guys next time.